I had just woken up from a nap when I noticed something terrifying on the TV. An emergency alert was being broadcast across the city. Before I could understand what was happening, a horrifying scream came from outside. I rushed to the balcony and froze. A helicopter was flying out of control before crashing directly into a residential building. But what happened next was even more terrifying. Screams erupted from the streets below as people ran for their lives. Then, I saw my girlfriend in the crowd. Before I could call out to her, she suddenly attacked an elderly man and started biting him like a wild animal. At the same time, more helicopters began crashing from the sky. Just as I was panicking, my neighbor rushed into my apartment, begging me to let him hide inside. He claimed his wife had gone crazy, but when he grabbed his head to cover his wound, I realized something was wrong. Then the TV revealed the truth. A zombie virus had spread throughout the city, and infected people would quickly turn into monsters. My neighbor desperately tried to prove he was safe, but moments later, his eyes turned blood red. Knowing I couldn't take the risk, I forced him out and locked the door. Soon, a scream echoed through the hallway. Looking through the peephole, I watched in horror as my neighbor became a zombie's victim. The news kept warning everyone not to leave their homes. The city had already fallen. Then I checked my phone and saw several messages from my parents. Their city was facing the same disaster. I called them again and again, but nobody answered. Realizing I had to survive alone, I blocked the door with my fridge, moved my bed into the living room, and sealed every window to avoid being seen by the zombies outside. But that night, a strange noise came from the bathroom. Holding a baseball bat, I slowly walked inside and discovered a female zombie had crawled in through the ventilation duct. I attacked her from behind and threw her body outside before blocking the vent. A week passed. My food was almost gone, and I had lost all hope. Then, my phone suddenly received a voicemail from my parents, but it was their final message. The moment I realized they were gone, I broke down. Yet my sadness quickly turned into anger. I grabbed my baseball bat, ready to fight the zombies outside. But the moment I stepped out, I found a zombie lying on the ground. It was my next-door neighbor. Before I could react, a horde of zombies rushed toward me, forcing me to run back inside. After that, I never dared to leave again. But then the power suddenly went out. Looking outside, I realized the entire city's electricity had collapsed. The next morning, I prepared myself for the worst. But when I opened the window covering, I saw something unexpected. A beautiful blonde woman was living right across from me.